Hey folks, welcome back. Jordan here with the Nutty Gnome Homestead. It is the middle of July 2025, and I have been crazy busy getting things ready for a big harvest and some big news and whatnot here on the farm. So I actually had to go digging in my video files looking for a couple of clips for what we're going to be doing today. Uh, Here on the farm, we raise a lot of our own meat. Somewhere in the vicinity of about 90% of our meat comes right off of this farm. We raise chickens, we raise ducks, we raise geese, we raise rabbits. We do a lot here on the farm. Uh, Today, we're going to be talking about processing chickens. We're not going to be discussing or talking about the actual dispatch or the evisceration of the chicken. YouTube doesn't like that. If you guys have any questions, you can contact me down below, and I'll be happy to walk you through the whole process. But we're going to be talking today about our plucker a little bit and how we get the whole chicken processed from a live bird to a packaged bag ready to go in the freezer. We're going to try to keep this short, so we're going to get this done real quick. Now, many folks, myself included, we grew up processing chickens on the farm where you dip them in the scalding water after you dispatched them, and then you pluck them all by hand. That works, but it's an extremely slow process. My wonderful wife had bought me a automatic plucker. This thing is phenomenal. It makes short work, and it works well on both chickens, ducks, as well as turkeys. I've used them on them as well. So, guys, we're going to try to keep this short. We're going to have a lot of the footage cut out of this for YouTube purposes. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please let us know. I'm going to leave a link to everything we're using down below. So if you guys want one of these things, check it out. 21, and we are processing our last batch of meat chickens for the year. We got an assembly line going. We got our scalding pot. We got our automatic plucker. And then I'm dressing them out, throwing them in a primary cooling vat, and then on ice for 24 hours. And then we'll heat shrink everything tomorrow and get them all put up. This is how we use the Yardbird plucker. Scald your bird at 160 degrees for about 15 seconds. You want to make sure the feathers pull pretty easily. We found that if you put them in this plucker, cut the legs off, they tend to go a lot easier and they don't get stuck and broke. Turn your plucker on. And in about 15 seconds, you got a mostly plucked bird, minus a few wing feathers. And that's how you do it. After we get our chicken all plucked, we get it dressed, and we get it into a primary cooling vat. This is what you're wanting to do as quickly as possible. You're going to try to keep everything nice and clean, and you want to get the heat, the body heat, out of that chicken very quickly. We have a couple tubs here full of ice water. What we'll do is we'll throw the chickens in as soon as we get them dressed. They'll cool off in there first. Whenever we're done, all of our chickens are going to a giant freezer or a chest cooler with a bunch of ice, and it's going to sit there for 24 hours. This helps let the rigor mortis start to settle out to where they're easy to pliable and work with. And then tomorrow night, we're going to go ahead and get these birds put into a heat shrink bag, that way so we can get them in the freezer. Tonight, we're heat shrinking those chickens that we butchered yesterday. Take your chicken that's been cleaned, processed, been sitting on ice for 24 hours, put them in your Texas poultry heat shrink bag. Take a tube, stick it in the chicken, give it a couple spins, zip tie. We're going to tie this up, cinch it down snug. We got our pot of hot water here. This is not boiling, but it's not far from it. Just a couple of seconds. You can hear the air escaping. Hold him underwater, drain him off. You got one heat shrink chicken ready for the freezer. So there you have it, guys. Quick and easy process with the Yardbird chicken plucker. Makes the whole day go a lot quicker. Used to, we do 12 to 15 at a time. It's not a problem for us to do 50 of these birds in a day using this plucker. It really does help it out. So if you guys have any questions or comments about processing chickens or using an automatic plucker, leave a message down below or contact us over on Nutty Gnome Homestead on Facebook. Guys, if you haven't done so already, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It really does help us out. Gives us the motivation to keep these videos coming. So till next time, we got a lot more birds to process. We're going to get back to it. Y'all stay safe.